Introduce yourself.
Hi, my name's Paige. I'm 19.
You are a sophomore?
Yeah, I'm a sophomore
CU?
at CU.
Awesome. Okay, so for this interview, it's an exercise in a course that I am taking this semester. For the purpose of this exercise, do you consent to being interviewed and recorded?
Yes.
So I'm going to talk to you a little bit about like how you feel about being in nature versus like in a city. I would like to learn about your experience of the natural world. During a typical week, how often do you get to experience nature?
Well, probably during the school year. I don't really get to experience it a lot besides, like, walking to and from class, but then, like, I feel like during the summer I get to, like, experience it, like, a lot more because I have more time to, like, be outside and actually, like, appreciate it.
Well, what do you do during summer?
During the summer, my family has, like, a lake house in Lake Havasu, so we always go out and spend our days on the lake and on the boat, and so we just kind of, like, get to go swimming and, like, do stuff like that and go tubing, so I feel like that's usually the time I spend most of my time outside.
So you're more of a lake person then?
Yeah.
Where do you go, like, when you're during school time, where do you go, like, when you're immersed in nature? Like, just, like, outside walking
Yeah,
into
probably just,
classes?
like, walking to and from class. Like, I really don't get to spend, like, a lot of time just, like, sitting outside or, like, yeah, just sitting outside. Like, usually just walking to and from class.
So you don't go on hikes?
Campus. No, I don't like hikes.
Why don't you like hikes?
No, when I was younger, my mom would always take us on, like, these super, super long hikes, and it just, like, was not fun. Like, extremely long, like, 10-mile hikes one way. And so I don't like doing it anymore.
So now you're totally against hikes.
Yeah.
Okay. How do you feel, like, when you are in nature?
I feel like I appreciate it a lot more almost because I don't get to, like, experience it a lot now. So, like, I know I appreciate, like, being outside at, like, Lake Havasu, like, during the summer more and, like, during, like, vacations and just, like, Thanksgiving and Christmas because we always go there. So, like, I definitely, like, appreciate it a lot more now that I don't get to go as much.
How do you feel, like, being in LA versus, because you're from California, right? How do you feel about, like, being in LA versus, like, being at Lake Havasu?
I feel like being in LA is just very, very hectic, and there's always, like, too many people, and just, like, you can't ever drive because there's too many people, and, like, being in Lake Havasu, it's, like, you're just, I don't know, immersed in nature more, even though, like, it is a desert, like, it's still, like, so not around as many people, and there's not as many, like, construction stuff happening.
So you feel like a city is more, like, hectic and
yeah, like,
busy
too busy
and
hectic, whereas, like, being, like, at Lake Havasu is more calm because, like, a lot of people go there to retire, so it's usually a lot better.
Can you tell me about a time you realized that you were immersed in nature? Like you were at the top of a cliff or something and there's a sunset.
Yeah, probably, like, this weekend, like, me and my friends, like, went up to Estes Park, and, like, you can definitely just, like, look up and see, like, all of the mountains with, like, even, like, the snow on it, and it was just, like, really pretty, and you don't really get to see that, like, very often.
What, to you, is the opposite of nature? Tell me about a time you were immersed in that.
Probably just, like, when I go, like, to downtown LA for, like, a concert or something like that, or, like, to visit one of my friends, like, it definitely is just very, like, hectic. And, like, one time I was going to a concert, and I feel like it was just, like, so crazy to just, like, drive down the streets of LA. Like, I felt like I was gonna hit someone. It was just, like, way too packed and way too overwhelming.
So you definitely preferred nature better.
I think I prefer, like, a happy medium where it's, like, someplace where I can be there and appreciate it, but it's also not too, like, of a rural area that it's, like, too, like, there's no one there. I guess, like, I want more of, like, a happy medium where it's, like, you can appreciate nature, but it's also, like, still, like, you have the city to go to and, like, experience that.